Welcome back to the Intuitive Wonderland. I am your host, Dr. Katie Williams.
I'm your host, Melody Anderson.
And here we are today, ready to move on in our series.
Yes, this is exciting. This one's a big one for me.
Which one are we doing today?
The heart chakra.
The heart chakra.
And the thymus gland.
Okay, why is that a big one for you?
I just found it so interesting. I was studying it quite a bit the last couple of days, and the thymus gland is, some traditions call it the gatekeeper.
Oh, you. It's
Yep,
you.
It's me in a gland.
Oh, we should probably tell everybody who we are.
Oh, yeah.
So, speaking of being a gatekeeper.
Well, yeah. Well, you are Dr. Katie Williams, right?
I'm a psychotherapist.
And so I'm a Reiki master, pranic healer, and a gatekeeper. And so Reiki and pranic healing are like you, paid for our educations in that regard. But
Yes.
The gatekeeper is a gift that I was born with that started to develop over time.
And so that's what we do on the podcast.
Yes.
Is we do gateway sessions.
Mm-hmm.
And we kind of just developed this series. Well, it developed itself.
It developed itself.
We started the crown chakra.
Yep.
And now we've made it to the heart chakra. So if you want to go back and watch those other ones, they're all on YouTube.
Yes.
And you can get the clearing and the healing for each of them.
The interesting part about each of those, and I would like to kind of tap into some of those today, and I'll tell you why, because the crown chakra and the pineal gland were the first to be activated. Then the ajna and the hypothalamus and pituitary. Then the thyroid and the throat, which was really big for me. It moved a lot of stuff for me.
Yeah,
it
you
did.
had things right after the session.
Yeah,
you were telling me about.
Immediately. I'm driving home, and in these 3 fingers, it felt like glitter, sparkles, just all over in those fingers. And the lower back pain and the neck pain were gone.
And you said you'd had them for
decades. Well, the neck, especially from a couple of car accidents, lower back pain, other traumas. But interestingly enough, they started to peak back up again toward the end of the week. But, before today.
Interesting.
Today.
So almost a week then.
Almost a week.
It lasted.
Yep. So I'm interested to see what this brings up or alleviates or whatever. But what's interesting about so there's a front heart chakra and a back heart chakra.
Oh.
The front heart is directly connected with the thymus gland, and it also nourishes the physical heart.
Okay.
And the back heart, it energizes and nourishes the lungs and more stuff. Anyhow, there's more stuff going on there. In fact, I could look in the book and tell you guys. But also the heart chakra is very special because it is red and gold, believe it or not. People always think it's green, I think. So one of these is the front heart and one of these is the back heart. I'm going to move up to both cameras. I don't know. You can see it very well. But you ever hear people say, when someone's heart is really pure, it becomes more gold.
Oh, yeah, the heart of gold.
Yep, exactly. And there's a matching heart chakra inside the crown chakra. So that's why, like, pranic healers and some of these other traditions do what is called the twin hearts meditation to activate both. You cannot have an activated crown chakra before you have an activated heart chakra.
So did we do this backwards then?
No, we did not. No, we didn't. I just thought today it just came to me this morning, when we do activate this, we're going to have to go back up and reactivate that properly. You know what I mean? It's like, it's been done. We activated the pineal and cleaned the crown chakra, but now maybe we're just going to do it on another level. There are many levels to all of these things.
Okay.
And so every chakra has a buddy. Remember what I said about the ajna chakra is directly connected to
as above, so below.
Yep. To the what do you call it? The solar plexus. So next week we're going to be doing the same thing.
Okay.
And then the navel, the same thing. Or excuse me, you know what I mean, the different energy centers.
So can I ask you, one of the things I liked about last week before we went into the gateway is when I asked you, well, what are some things that a person might notice is going on as to why they might have a blockage
right
in that specific chakra.
Mm-hmm.
So what would that be for the heart? Like things in their daily life or
That was really such a good question. And when I left, I realized I don't have the answers to that because what unfolded for me was so different than what I'd expected. I expected that I would be able to speak more clearly.
Yeah.
I expected that my memory would be better, and some of those things are better, but I did not expect my lower back to be.
And that's usually associated with the root chakra.
Right, which, like we had said, there's the connection between that and the
We
throat.
did say that.
Mm-hmm.
That's true.
Mm-hmm. So if there was some trauma that was pushed back, which we know we've talked about, trauma that was pushed back. So if clearing this helps that, then hallelujah.
Yeah, for sure.
Hallelujah. So I would guess so the left arm is associated with the heart. So if you're having any left arm issues,
So that's why you feel a heart attack in your left side?
That's the physical heart. And let me open to the book because there was a few different things. You know what? I had it written down in here. There's a few different things that I wanted to touch on. Healthy immune response. Okay, that's the thymus. Where's the... I thought I had this all printed out for the... No, this is for the thymus gland. So the heart chakra, like I said, there's some spiritual functions, physiological functions. I think we just need to skip all this and get right to the...
Well, so psychologically speaking, things that somebody might experience if they have a blockage there would be like depression.
Yes.
And attachment issues.
Yes, that's all the things
relationship
that
issues.
Said. Yep.
Those kind of things. Overly emotional.
Yep.
Or underly emotional.
Correct. All of those things.
All are
numbness
associated there.
Yep. And we need to, that's the other thing that I wanted to mention. I have all these thoughts that are going through my head on all these things that we need to talk about. So I'm so glad you brought that up. If you're properly balanced, you are able to love and have boundaries, proper boundaries, right? One of the things that we talked about is so generosity. That's a see, I struggle with words.
That's okay,
I've got thoughts in my head. I just want to. So what I wanted to do with you is a test. So open up your left hand. You're going to be receiving energy with your left hand.
Okay. Where do I put it?
Wherever you want. You could, just so long as you could receive energy with it. Okay. Can you feel energy coming into your left hand?
Yes.
Now open up your right hand. Do you feel the flow greater in your left hand?
Yes.
Okay. So that's the act of giving and receiving right there, energetically.
So is that why healers often raise their hands and then place their hands?
Absolutely. So with pranic healing, we learned that we receive energy with our left hand, and then we use our right hand for cleansing and energizing. So go ahead and put your hands back up again. Now, close your right hand. What happens to your left hand?
It was stunted.
Yep.
Like it just decreased a little bit. It's still there, but not as much.
Open your right hand.
That's cool.
Now shut your left hand.
Okay. Same thing.
Right. So there's the law of karma. Some people call it the law of karma. But in the scriptures, it's you reap what you sow.
Yeah.
So if you're very generous, it will always come back. And if you have to be willing to receive too. People say, "Oh, I want to give just because it's the right thing to do." Good for you, but that's still the law of karma, and it's going to come back to you. Energetically, with love, with finances, all of it.
Okay, so how is this associated with the heart in particular?
Because of generosity.
Because if you're coming from a generous place of love.
Yep. I was reading up on all of this morning, and now I'm lost in it, and I can't think of what to say.
I feel a little hazy too.
Okay, I'm so glad you said that. Today's my son's birthday. He would be turning 30.
Yeah.
And he left the body in 2020. So it's been a few years.
So did you wake up thinking about him today?
Yeah, it was interesting because I woke up in the middle of the night and I was thinking, oh, okay, what kind of things are we going to be talking about? I mean, I was studying it yesterday too, but this morning when I woke up, I wanted to dial it in more. And then when I looked at the clock, just as I was getting ready to go back to sleep, it was 3:30. And I thought, oh, it's Brandon's birthday, and he was born at 3 a.m.
Oh.
Yeah. So
that's why you always get threes with him.
I do always get threes with him. And 111, add those up, 3.
Right. And 111 is the date.
Oh, excuse me. Yes, thank you. 111 was the day he left the body.
Yeah.
Yep.
And today is 4/14.
And if you take 111 and you just create those little things to create 4s, it's just one little on the same ones. I know that makes.
Wait, what?
So you draw 1, 1,
Yeah.
1.
Yeah.
How do you make those 4s?
Oh, right.
I know it's
Just adding a little.
Yep.
To make it.
Yep.
That's true.
I know it's so silly.
No, patterns are not silly.
We're number people.
And
so.
synchronicity people.
Yes.
We're sending stuff to each other like all day. Like,
that's right.
Look at the time. Look at this license plate. Look at the gas prices. I wish those ones would drop a little.
That would be great, especially if it was
diesel.
just 1, 2, 3. Oh, that'd be wonderful. 1, 1, 1.
That would be great.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, that's funny.
Yeah, it is.
Okay, so you're feeling a little hazy because of him. That makes
Probably.
sense.
I don't know if it's because of him or just I was so excited about all of it because I really do. I have studied a lot on the heart and the heart chakra and the thymus and all of that stuff, and it's so and also biblically and I had some of it written down. I brought this book and I can't see it because I didn't bring the right glasses, so I'm kind of in a pickle here.
That's okay. Maybe it's because that wasn't meant to be the focus.
I agree. I don't think that's meant to be the focus. Love is the focus because it's the heart chakra, and we both happen to wear the same flipping color, red.
We didn't plan that.
No,
that
we
was
did
just
not.
Another synchronicity. They're everywhere.
Yeah. Do you have anything else you want to talk about before we jump in?
No, I don't think so.
Okay. I'm sure Annabelle will keep us guided.
Yeah. Okay, so as a reminder, well, yes. should we remind that we were going to pull another name?
Oh, that's right. We are going to pull another name. Yeah, so
we haven't chosen a date for when we're going to do that.
Should we do it at the end of this month?
I feel like next time we'll give you a date because I can't look at my phone.
I'm exactly. Exactly.
To pick a date. But if you would like to be entered in a drawing for a surrogate gateway, like we did a couple weeks ago, you have to comment gateway me. Gateway me.
Gateway me. I
Not
love that.
Gateway me. But gateway me. So go ahead and comment on the video gateway me.
Yes,
and
please.
Then we will enter you in the drawing for the surrogate gateway. Should we? Well, we can talk about that later. I was just going to say, should we continue to post those surrogate gateways or should we send them individually to the people?
Okay, thank you for asking me that. That was something I wanted to touch on today because one of my friends, customer at the salon, she said, you know, Mel, I was watching that gateway and I felt like I was intruding in on someone else's. And she said, does he know that you were going to post it? And I said, yes, he does. I asked what he would prefer. So I just wanted y'all to know we didn't just go rogue and decide to post that without his permission. We asked him and he said it was okay.
But it is kind of hard to follow if you're not the person.
Right.
So like our audience watching it, they're probably like, okay, like wish I had some clarity on that.
Right.
I wanted clarity.
I want clarity too. I haven't heard back from him.
Yeah.
I'm sure I will. I'm sure I will.
But I can see where that would be kind of like, not as much value.
Right.
In watching.
Right.
So maybe we'll consider a private.
I think that's a great idea. Just so y'all know.
Yeah. Okay. All right. We will ground.
Yep.
Before we go in.
That's right.
So that's your opportunity to do the same thing. If you would like to try to have your own gateway experience or follow along as we go through, it's very highly possible that you will do that. And then if you'd like to share what your experience is, please reach out to us. Email address is for you.
melodianderson@yahoo.com.
Melody Anderson at Yahoo. And I am, well, you could do Dr. Williams at Duck quackquack.com. I have a few
Love it.
different ones, but
I love
that's
it.
a good one. So, all right, I guess we'll get ready.
Yep. And we
Okay.
would love it if you'd post something
I
on the video.
would.
It would be awesome to
Like, I just
see.
want to know what other people are
Yeah.
experiencing.
I've had
And
a lot
we've
of
had a
friends reach
few.
out.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I would love it to read it in the post. So
Yeah. 'Cause
might
then other people
encourage
get
other
to know
people
too.
yes.
Or they'll be like, oh, me too.
Yeah. Me too.
That sense of community.
Exactly.
Okay.
All right.
In we go.
Okay, so we're going to be sending light 15 feet in every direction from out of our tailbones and our feet into the earth to ground us and work boots.
Hana. Those are our words for protection and connecting with light.
Mm-hmm. And for clearing the energy bodies. So are you ready for your journey? For our journey?
Let's do it.
Okay. All right. Oof. How are we going to do this? Let's go ahead and let's do like we did last week. Let's head out the back door and see what's there waiting for us.
Okay. Well, I already know what it is.
Oh, good. I love that.
We're doing another hot air balloon ride.
Okay,
but
perfect.
the big balloon is a big red heart. There's 3 ropes tied to the hot air balloon. 3.
I love 3.
3.
3. What does that 3 represent? Do we get to know that yet, or is it just something we're going to experience?
No, mind, body, and soul.
Oh. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Ooh, I just had a heart palpitation.
Did you?
Yep.
That's probably because I had just hooked your arm and I was like,
come on. I'm ready.
You weren't. You were like kind of like waiting and hesitant.
Weird. Oh. Mm-hmm.
You feel like what?
Well, I mean, the thumbs, that's the lung meridian. Lungs is grief in Chinese medicine. I think this is going to be a good one for me.
Okay.
Yeah, I just need to jump in.
Okay. All right. We are in the basket. Floating up. It was daylight and now it's night.
Interesting.
The heart of the balloon is glowing. We're just peering over the edge, looking down, and not seeing anything, really. It's all just dark in there. Okay, I feel a little bit of tightness in my chest. Gosh.
I'm feeling some relief in there.
Are you?
Mm-hmm.
I feel blocked. Like I'm having a hard time moving forward.
I think that this might be the time to try to activate our hearts. So we, because the heart is the access point. What?
Yeah. Go on.
Yeah, it's the access point to the higher worlds.
So, okay, as soon as you said that, what I saw was reaching up in the balloon and like turning the flame up.
Oh, perfect. I love it.
Since apparently this is our heart, is the actual balloon that we are hanging from. It's the heart of the world, is what they're telling me, whoever they are. Okay, Annabelle says, well, it's me, of course. You should know by now.
Yeah.
So here she is.
Oh.
She's with us now in the basket.
Perfect.
She's dancing around and saying, heal the world, heal the world, heal the hearts of the world. she's telling me that the darkness is the depth, the opposite
Mm.
of what the heart is intended for.
Right.
It's the duality,
Mm-hmm.
it's the grief, it's the deep sadness,
Mm-hmm.
it's the depression. We see it all below us. We are rising above it as we add heat and light to the heart. Heat. Okay, and now I'm seeing a heart in flames.
Mm-hmm.
And that's in symbolism. You see that image a lot, a heart that's got fire.
Mm-hmm.
I'm being told that fire is associated with the heart.
It is.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. And thymus gland, thymus,
Is with time.
They would burn thyme.
Oh, actual the herb.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So
that's an offering for the heart.
That's why we had the flame light up the heart more, because we are adding heat.
Okay. That's part of the alchemy process too, adding heat.
Oh. So now Annabelle has encouraged us. You and I are holding her.
Mm-hmm.
You have one side of her, I have the other side, and we're in like a triangle kind
Mm-hmm.
of together, and we're centering our hearts together.
Mm-hmm.
And we're closing our eyes, and we are putting our energy at our heart center, and we are pushing it outward in the middle. We're creating something between the three of us.
Mm-hmm.
It's pink and glittery.
Mm.
It's like a pool,
Mm-hmm.
but also a tube. So,
yeah.
Okay. She says, oftentimes two hearts connect in this way.
Mm-hmm.
And humans do this without great intention. It's as you connect, your hearts connect.
Mm-hmm.
But it is spiritually powerful for a third.
Yes, it is.
To be involved.
Mm-hmm.
And that's why she is here doing this with us.
A threefold cord. Mm-hmm.
She wants us to tune into grief at this time.
Okay.
She says you are feeling it for those who suffer from it. As we feel it, we are showering it with pink love.
Okay.
And in this way, we are cleansing the grief for all those who experience it deeply. For those of the audience who are listening at this time and are tuning in, if an individual of great loss comes to your mind, sit with it. Allow yourself to feel it. This grief is love for that individual. You have to reframe something that feels so painful into that duality of what it really truly is.
Mm-hmm.
This is your great love for this person, this animal, whoever, this spirit. Your grief is powerful. Allow yourself to settle into it. Let the tears flow. Let the heart ache. And when you're ready, allow your heart from the bottom up to fill up with this pink liquid energy of love and healing and nourishing. This is all the kinds of love, but mostly this is the God love, the love of all accepting, all knowing. It is safe, it is healing, it is comfort. Now we're going through all of the ages of all the people that are listening right now. This is a healing for your hearts from the time you were born, going through your lineage, all the way up to your heart space at this time. Little broken pieces of the hearts are now being placed back into the heart. Like little pieces of glass or ceramic that had fallen out of it are now coming back up. The heart is whole. Oh, now it is turning from pink to red, vibrant red, with a light shining out.
Wow. I feel that going down my arms and legs.
Okay, the three of us are still in our little triangular circle kind of structure, and we are leaning our heads in to touch
the pineal and crown.
Annabelle says this is the positioning of perfection for this healing. It is this exact stance. Our hearts are in perfect alignment. Our heads are like sealing it in. We're just standing and feeling. It feels really nice. There's a warmth. I feel so much warmth in my chest right now.
Me too.
We're just saying, I love you, I love you. Almost like a chant. But more heartfelt than a chant. And above, every now and again, we hear the flame
Wow.
up into the heart balloon, adding that heat, healing the hearts of the world. Renewed. Oh, okay. So now we have little rain hearts, like little hearts are being showered from under us, all over what is down below. We're like traveling over it and like watering it.
I love it.
She has an arm around each of our necks. And now she's leaning in and giving us a hug, and cheek to cheek on both sides. Cheek to cheek. Her tiny little hands on our cheeks. She's just very like, I love you. I love you. She's very sweet. She's not as sassy today.
A little more serious, huh?
Yeah. She'd like to know if you would like to connect with Brandon.
Of course. Without a doubt.
She says, head on back down. So the work is done for those who have accepted this healing and activation. Brandon's sitting on the front steps.
Over here?
Yeah, right out here where you come in.
Okay.
As we came back down. Standing up, coming to give you a hug. Says, "Hi, Mom. Where's my cake?"
Yep. Where is your cake? Okay, I'll give him some right now.
Would you have smashed that on him?
Heck no, not on your life.
Oh, he said one of the coolest things about being where he is now is he gets to remember being born. You know, when we're humans, we forget that part, but
Right.
he gets to know all of it. He says he remembers being inside and
Wow.
growing.
Mm.
He says he gets to fully appreciate the whole, from conception to death, the whole span of life, because he gets to remember all of it.
Mm.
He says, "Isn't it cool?"
I think it's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Does he have a favorite part or parts that stand out to him more than others?
Well, what he showed me right before you asked that question was being a baby, like laying on you.
Mm-hmm.
That closeness.
Mm-hmm.
He really liked that.
We both did.
Mm-hmm. Was he a snuggler?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
He slept in my arms every night.
He really appreciated that bond.
So did I. I sang him happy birthday on my way here.
Did you?
Yep.
Mm-hmm. He says lots of people are aware of him today.
Yeah.
He says it's not always that way on his birthday, but today in particular, a lot of people are thinking about him.
That's really cool, especially since he would have been turning 30.
Yeah. Yeah.
We're coming up on 7 years.
Since he transitioned?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because he was 23.
I didn't even know I had a tear sitting there. There it is.
There it is. You found it. Yeah.
Okay.
I wonder why today more than usual, but his girlfriend texted me when I was on my way here. It was on Facebook Messenger, and she said, "Thinking of Brandon today." Actually, she said B. We always called him B.
B?
Yeah, short for Brandon.
Oh, okay. I pictured a bee.
Yeah. No.
I probably pictured that because if I had had a girl, I would have named her Beverly, and she would have been Baby B.
Baby B.
Yeah.
Yes, exactly.
Yep.
That's really sweet.
My grandmother was Beverly.
Mm.
Okay, I feel like energy is starting to kind of
Yep.
dissipate.
Mm-hmm.
One last hug between the two of you. Oh, I get one too.
Of course.
Sweetie.
Do you know he hugged everybody? That's not a surprise to me.
And off he goes wearing them boots.
Oh, yep, work boots.
Yeah. He blew you a kiss.
He used to do that as a little boy.
All right, you
I
and
love
I
you, baby boy.
coming back in.
Okay. Oh, a little bit of a headache.
Really?
Mm-hmm. Just a tiny, tiny, tiny bit.
All right. Back. How you doing?
Good. Good. I don't usually let emotions come up. I'm a compartmentalizer.
What do you do? Just think about something else?
I think to save other people the awkwardness of my experience of emotions, I just don't have them in front of people. And sometimes you can't help it. Like sometimes something will happen and you're like, oh my gosh, I just cannot even control what's coming up. Just like one time I was with Willow and it was on Mother's Day and we had taken her daughter to Applebee's. And Willow and Lila, they're sweeties. And all of a sudden,
who are they? Just for everybody to know.
Oh, thank you. I could just go on with stories and no one would know what I was talking about. Willow is my son's ex-girlfriend, and she had a little girl named Lila, and I was very, very close to them for a lot of years. Um, so I took them to breakfast for Mother's Day, and a song came on, and it was Eric Clapton. I can't even talk about it without wanting to cry. If I Could Change the World. And that was one of my mom's favorite songs. And it was like,
Really?
I lost it sitting there across because I hadn't heard the song in years. So it was I was moved then. But for the most part, I have it under control. Someone's messaging you. Okay.
So when we were in there,
Mhm.
my eyes were closed and I wasn't able to see you. When it said sit with it, were you?
That's exactly what I was doing. I was thinking about Brandon. Yeah. But it's really hard for me to think negatively of something I believe is so positive.
Yeah.
I know that sounds weird because I miss him every day. I think about him every day. But I know his role in my spiritual evolution was probably to leave.
Yeah. Well, I believe that with everything.
Mm-hmm.
That it's hard at the time.
Right.
I actually, before I came, when I was channeling my grandmother for my aunt, that was one of the messages because they all lost her when they were so young.
Right.
And she said, I know it's probably hard to comprehend why a mother would leave her children.
Right.
She said, but I assure you, each of you were okay with it before you came because it was predestined that that's how it was going to be.
Yep, that makes sense.
But hard to accept, especially when you don't have spiritual knowledge and understanding of how this all works.
Right. Yeah, I think that that's very true for people.
You end up just being focused more on the loss side than how they're with you even more than they were.
Exactly.
Yeah, physically. Now they can really be with you.
They can really be with you no matter what. There was several times on my mail route. I'll just share a couple really quickly. When I was doing my mail route, sometimes I would have these out loud conversations with knowing that Brandon could hear me. I remember saying, I wanted to get internet in my house because I was renting a place, and the landlord kept saying, I'm gonna get internet to the house. But he never did. So I was like, Brandon, I really want to get internet to the house. And I just don't know how to go about doing it. What do I say to the landlord to? And all of a sudden, I got this download. I know it wasn't my thought. It was Brandon. And I just heard, why don't you get your own internet? Why are you waiting on someone else? Just go get it. I'm like, why didn't I think of that? So there was that. And then there was another time we were pulling into the CQ post office, which is the size of a shoebox. It's manned by one person, and it was the end of her shift. She was getting ready to close up, so she had her car warming up outside, and it looked like just a deserted town, like nobody there. Probably a drizzly day, clouds, and her car was running, but not a soul in sight. And so as we pull in and see the exhaust coming out of her car, I hear, and this would be my son, there's a ghost in that car. It sounded just like Scooby-Doo. And that was his humor. That's what he would have said had he been sitting next to me. So things like that. And I didn't audibly hear it. It just was, I was aware that was said in that moment.
Well, and I don't think that, I know you said it's hard for you to tune into the negativity, but it's not really, that was the message, right? There's that duality.
Right.
And which side are you focused on?
And there you go. What are we focused on?
There's both aspects of it. And that's, I think, where depression settles in, is where people are so focused on the loss or that aspect and not balancing it with what's over here. And then they get stuck in that, and it can be really hard to pull out of that.
Right. The thing that I try to tell everybody, and I know from experience, this isn't just me saying this, grief is good for the soul. It is good for the soul. Yeah. It is something we all need in this lifetime. So here we are.
And it needs to be expressed, because otherwise it'll express in other ways.
That's right.
And it comes out in, physical illness, sometimes terminal kinds of illnesses.
Absolutely.
That come through. Everything that manifests had some kind of creative energy behind it.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's so true.
Yeah.
Energy flows and then it gets stuck. It's stagnant. And that was one of the things that the heart chakra was talking about, that flow of energy. And the stagnant, if it's stagnant, it causes greed or like um, hoarding and that kind of thing as well.
Yeah. I really liked that there was that fire element.
Mm-hmm.
Like
Mm-hmm.
fire is so cleansing.
It
I mean,
sure is.
it also is very damaging.
It can be.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
but it really just cleans everything. It wipes it.
Yep.
Starts over.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. In the alchemy process, that's how they turn lead to gold, is through fire.
Okay.
You know that scripture? Have you ever heard that scripture that says, if your enemy is hungry, give him something to eat. If he's thirsty, give him something to drink. Because by doing this, you're heaping fiery hot coals on their heads.
No.
Well, we think, good, they deserve it, those jerks. No. But really, it's a refining process. Have you ever seen someone who was really not very kind to you and you showed kindness to them? It softens them in such a way. It's refining them. And that's all. That's the duality, the
Yeah.
alchemy process, all of that stuff. It's such a beautiful thing.
Also really hard to do. That can be really hard to give kindness when you've been hurt. I appreciate it when people can do that.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
There's a great strength in that.
Mm-hmm. Yes, there is.
And
Yep.
the reason you're bringing that up must be because somebody needs to hear something like that.
Well, I sure hope so. Otherwise,
Yeah.
we're here just.
Oh.
Oh my goodness! Feel how cold my hands are. They say
Wow, they're
cold hands,
freezing.
warm heart.
What does it say about me now?
Ooh,
Cold-hearted
I don't
bitch.
know. Ah! Isn't that a song?
I don't know.
That was awesome. Well,
now I have to say that they're swearing in the video.
Well, good. That's my favorite.
I don't usually have to mark that little box.
I am a potty mouth. Everybody that knows me knows I'm a potty mouth. One of the things that I love about people who swear is the second someone swears, I go, oh, good, I can be myself.
I don't feel like you sworn much when we record.
No, I try not to.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Just because the audience, we don't know what.
Yeah.
I don't want
to.
You couldn't offend anybody with that. It was perfectly timed. But
that's like the see you next Tuesday.
I know. That was totally. I felt so bad out there. Oops.
That was so funny. I didn't even know.
Right.
I was like, okay, like moving on.
Exactly.
Was that last week?
Yes, yeah. It was. It was last week.
Because we record on Tuesdays, and I literally was like, see you next Tuesday, and they. I didn't know.
Yeah, if you think about what the first, see you.
We'll leave that up.
Yeah, we're not gonna. Yeah,
I'm not gonna lay that one out. But
I couldn't believe I reacted to that.
Whoops. Whoops. Is that what you said?
Whoops. Yep.